welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers at the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. Yes, we at the Jamaica Young Police channel is all about saving life, and that's our main priority here. Yes, we are not beholden to any political parties in Jamaica or anywhere, but we support the party or government who is willing to make Jamaican people's lives better, especially when it comes on to security. We would like to see the culture of the people change, by instilling these youths ethics, moral, decency, truthfulness, and to get rid of all the muck and this culture erosion that has been taken over and infiltrate our people's mind in Jamaica. You understand? So, that's what we're all about here, reading, and these youths need to read more. So, we are all about saving lives here at the channel, on the Jamaica Young Police channel. But some lives are not worth saving. They have lived a parasitic life and were not contributing citizens to the society. Hence, we'd like to find a way to get rid of them by any means necessary. The Jamaica Young Police channel is not for criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, beneficiaries, sympathizers, excuse specialists, and head hunchers in criminal underworld. At the channel, we at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we aid criminals with a passion. Yes, especially the criminal police officers. The convicted killer, known Klansman killer, Tesha Miller. Boy, this man is a career criminal, this man, the amount of people that this man killed in Jamaica and get away with it. Got away with it because he have the help of police officers and other people, so that he can literally just give us the middle finger because he's a known PMP LGBTQ plus gunman and killer. So he's the man that who had received the order to kill JUTC bus chairman Douglas Chambers. And the thing is that this is the second time that the PMP LGBTQ plus party had ordered the killing of a government official in Jamaica. And so far, he's the only one that has been held accountable for his crime, because one of the criminal from within his gang turned and gave evidence against him. So that's why he's in prison. That he was arrested and convicted first, and as usual, because you have to understand, if you do not know the dynamics and how Jamaica is situated, Jamaica is a criminal's paradise. And a majority of the people, especially within government, the government agency, the judiciary, they are all PMP LGBTQ plus. Majority of them are PMP LGBTQ plus supporters. So that's where the art of criminality breeds in Jamaica. Because I am from the belly of the beast. They don't like when you talk, because you see people who are desensitized to what is happening. Wrong is right to them and right is double right. So they are always right and everybody else is wrong and everybody else are informers and stuff like that. So we'll continue the journey. So Jamaica is the only country that has two convicted criminals. Yes, two convicted criminals. One is in prison and the other one is represented the convicted criminal that is in prison. So it's two criminals you're looking at right here. The one at the top, that man is Isat Buchanan. He's a twice convicted drug dealer, yes, and now he's an officer of the court. But Jamaica is the only place that will tell you, that we have honest criminals. Yes, let me repeat it. Jamaica is the only place in the world that they will tell you that we have honest criminals. Yes, and Isat Buchanan is the poster child of an honest criminal. I don't know where they came up with that notion, but that's how they sell it. Because he's the poster child of an honest criminal. You understand? And guess who's the bad guys in Jamaica? The police. We know that we have some corrupt police officers in Jamaica. Some of them are drug mules. Some of them are money couriers. Some of them are robbers, like dopey police. They rob people, them coke and all kind of thing. And you have police who involved in drugs big time in Jamaica. and all kind of police officer. But as we said, Jamaica is the only country that has honest criminals. Yes, there are criminals in every country, and some may be more honest than others. However, yeah man, there's evidence to suggest that Jamaica has more genuine criminals than any other country. Yes, look, Isat Buchanan, an officer of the court. For you to be an officer of the court, you're supposed to have certain requisites. You're supposed to be honest, trustworthy, decent, ethical, morals, and all of those things. And he lack all of them things because he's a twice convicted criminal. But Jamaica, that's how it is. So, no wonder why, the people in other countries who do not want Jamaicans around them, especially Jamaicans who they're lacking certain things. They have all rights because all they're coming in is their criminal behavior. And I'm telling you that because I am from Jamaica. You understand? It is important to remember that criminals are not good people. Yes, we know that criminals are not good people. Some people will say, they walk to visit them. Or, they may have made bad choices or struggle with addiction or mental health problem. Jamaican don't have that the problem. The Jamaican people are just some of them are just criminals. And because them have the support system there, they continue it. If there was no system there, if people weren't getting any form of reward for being criminals, they would not do it. They get pat on the back. Say Isat Buchanan twice, he went to prison in America, 10 years he did they should have given him life. I don't know why they never give him life imprisonment, make him dead in America. Yeah, and see him come back, but because they have secret for people uptown, you understand? Imagine you as a judge send this man to prison, and then this man coming in front of you, putting up his foot inside the courtroom, or I represent this defendant. You understand? But so we continue. But he's a part of the PNP LGBTQ plus party, So that show you, that the PNP LGBTQ plus party is a criminal organization. I don't care what nobody want to say, but the government need to do something about this. We're not supposed to be having people who are convicted criminals as officers of the court. So that's the reason why Jamaica have no credibility in the international arena, and people don't respect Jamaican passport because Jamaica is a criminal's paradise. So we'll continue the journey. However, that does not excuse their action. Criminals should be held accountable for their crimes, and they should be rehabilitated so they can become productive members of society. I cannot point out one honest criminal. I can't as a former detective. I can't do that. And I can't show you one honest criminal. By definition, a criminal has committed a crime and act punishable by law. Honesty is defined as being truthful and having integrity. Therefore, someone can't be both a criminal and honest. So it's as simple as that. So let me repeat that. Therefore, honesty is defined as being truthful and having integrity. Therefore, someone can't be both a criminal and honest. However, some criminals may appear to be honest. For example, a drug dealer may give away free drugs to people in need, or a thief may only steal from wealthy people. However, these actions do not make the criminals honest. They are still breaking the law, and their actions are still harmful. But in Jamaica, you get rewarded when your action harmful. It is important to remember that criminals are not always bad people. They're not always bad people. They are wicked people. Yes, they may have made bad choices or struggle with addiction or mental health problem. We don't make excuse of that. You understand? If everybody in Jamaica mad, then hey, make everybody mad. Because we're not going to make any excuse of them. So, we continue. So, reported gangster Tesha Miller seeking to overturn his conviction for ordering the murder of Jamaica Urban Transit Company head, Mr. Douglas Chambers, claimed that the trial judge acted improperly by not handing over the case to another judge, to another jurist. But a boy. So, the businessman's attorney, criminal, then say a businessman, so Jamaica working, the man will never work in his life, All him do is kill people for your living for the PNP LGBTQ plus party. And in them want out of prison now, you know, because the election are come and the PNP LGBTQ plus party unleash violence and them want people because of war inside, because you know the tail I wag the head and all kind of thing. It's madness. But the PNP is a PNP. The PNP is a criminal organization. Just remember, you know, what you see you saw the other day on this channel, you know, Mark Bolin marching with a known killer, Danville Palmer, the man who's the young leader for the Upsetter crew. You want better than that? So if Jamaica, if you don't want a better Jamaica, that's the man that you want to be Prime Minister. Why? You want a PJ Patterson who hug up Bulby Bennett at the national arena, or Renita Adams who's a big PNP LGBTQ plus activist in a police uniform. See man couldn't touch him. And that's what I want. I want to want back a decent Jamaica where criminals stay far. But you don't know, sir, Isat Buchanan is human rights attorney at law in the PNP LGBTQ plus party. You understand? So we continue the journey. So the businessman attorney, yeah, that's a Tesha Miller, yeah, the criminal. My businessman, you know, John Clark, gave the view on Monday as the Court of Appeal started to hear arguments. You know, I let them go Tesha Miller now, you know. You understand? Yes. So his other lawyer, twice convicted drug dealer, Isat Buchanan, yeah, the Director of Public Prosecution, Pauline Llewellyn, is leading the state's response. Miller, that's a Tesha Miller, has alleged injustice in the 2019 Home Circuit Court trial, pointing to the non-disclosure of specific recordings and antecedent of an ex-gang member turned witness, and the search of his house and removal of documents in his absence. A significant issue from Clark's submission yesterday was a claim of bias directed at Supreme Court Judge Georgiana Fraser, who had dismissed an application by Miller's attorney to recuse herself from the matter. Yeah, man. Because they want to go to Justice Brian Legosykes, who's a known PNP LGBTQ plus activist on the bench and supporter. You understand? He never say a criminal, a Klansman criminal where he never like, or a PNP LGBTQ plus criminal where he not like. You understand? Because he knows that his reward, yeah, he might get it under the table, or when one of them big lawyer friend come check him Sunday morning and him sit down on him veranda and them a drink coffee and I read Gleaner and man pass package give it to him. And yeah, I will know where I say. Because Tesha Miller talking. Tesha Miller already spoken about how he won the first appeal. He said it. Yeah, so we'll continue the journey. So in an in-camera hearing to 10 years for murder. You understand? So before Miller's trial, Fraser sentenced the witness, a former member of Miller's Klansman gang, in an in-camera hearing to 10 years for murder. Miller's lawyer claimed they were wrongfully prevented from entering the hearing, though it was in open court. The witness who testified that Miller instructed convicted gangster Andre Blackman Bryan to murder the JUTC boss was originally on a life sentence, but was resentenced after striking a deal with the prosecution. Bryan was free of charges in the case in 2016, but is awaiting sentence unrelatedly. So they about to sentence him, and guess what? And Justice Bryan's side did not convict Blackman because he believes he's guilty. Him convict him because he was exposed publicly by the people on the internet to show that he's corrupt. You understand? There are a lot of people out there in Jamaica who want to take back the country from this abyss of corruption, but the politicians them do not want to do that. You'll never hear Mark Bolin denounce criminality, you know. Cause remember he marched with a known killer, Danville Palmer. So if Jamaican people, if you enjoy the killing and the killing and the killing of your neighbor, your sister, your brother, your father, your mother, yeah, you just rally with them and them there. It's two parties, and one of them is not good for Jamaica, but one is kind of better, one is kind of little better, and the other one not good for your period. You understand? So we continue the journey, and we're not going to stop speaking the truth. And no, we are not afraid of any guy or anyone. You understand? Jamaica is the only country that have convicted criminal as an officer of the court. You understand? Jamaica, I don't know no other jurisdiction. You understand? So the lawyer argued that there was the potential that the judge could have been forced to act differently if the witness did not testify following the plea deal. He said that they are concerned about why Fraser found it necessary to defend herself and the prosecutor's role. The very need to defend herself and the resentencing process in the summation lead to the conflicted nature of her role in Miller's trial. Furthermore, her statutory rights and role is in taking back any reduction based on the failure of the witness to deliver, ensure that after duly considering all principles of recusal, that it was improper for her to hear this matter. Clark says, Justice Jennifer Straw, one of the 3 justices hearing the appeal, asked Clark to show how Fraser's role as sentencing judge in the witness case colored her summation to the juror in Miller's trial. Were there any errors of law or concerning the facts that her interest would have colored then in this matter? You have to assist us because you seem to be pulling from the resentencing exercise and importing that into the trial, the judge queried. Clark responded that the issue would become more transparent when he deals with the conduct of the trial in his submission, and that will continue today. JUTC Chairman Mr. Douglas Chambers was shot dead outside of the bus depot in Spanish Town, St. Catherine on June 27, 2008. The trial court accepted that Miller, who was accused of being the leader of the Spanish Town-based Klansman gang, had given the order for Chambers to be killed. A jury convicted Miller on charges of accessory before the fact to murder and accessory after the fact to murder in 2019. He was sentenced the following month to 38 years, 9 months on the former and 18 months on the latter. So, there it is. And yeah, the man said, boy, his rights have been abridged. Can you believe criminal people when I have no regards to people's rights are the laws of Jamaica? He's talking about his rights have been abridged, and he want the judge to recuse herself because she's biased towards him. Hey, look here, man. You suck it up. You understand? 38 years. I did it, should have did a long time. Believe you me, because we don't like criminal, But because this man has been protected by criminal police in Spanish Town for years. Yes. And James Symes told us that this man has been protected for years in Spanish Town by police. So that's his reason why he feels as if he's larger than life. But you know that the PMP the court have been hinting and showing, some that they've been showing that they're about to release Tesha Miller because they've been trying to find something. You understand? But the reason why I know they wanted this judge to recuse herself is because they know that she no sense is there prison. You understand? And then boy, I'm telling you. But so let's see how this appeal is, how the end will end, because this man not supposed to be back on the street. He's supposed to die in prison because he's a criminal. This man had killed many Jamaicans. He even was charged for a triple murder in Britain. Oh, this man is out. You understand? That's why we believe in preemptive strike and even Stevens. You understand? Maybe if him come out, by the time him come out, because hey, look, in America, especially in Chicago, you have some place in Chicago, man get bailed as him come out and read and I drive, say even Stevens. You understand? So that's why we love preemptive strike. We don't believe in nobody not supposed to rock up my body and all them things there. I kill people. We don't care who you kill. You're not supposed to kill no one unless it's justification. We don't support that. But this is this is Jamaica that they have created, the criminals paradise. And this is the only country in the Caribbean where we have criminals represent criminals. So no wonder why the other Caribbean islands look at Jamaica with scorn and they treat Jamaicans with disdain. And nobody wants Jamaicans around them. And I do not blame them. We at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we don't blame them for not wanting Jamaicans around them. Why would you want people who are criminal minded and sympathizers and for criminals. I would not want them around me. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica, Young Police Channel, out.